Shankaran, and let us start with this amazing chapter, the human eye and the colorful world. In this module of human eye and colorful world, we'll understand the function of human eye and the function of iris. Now, starting with this topic, that is human eye and the colorful world. Firstly, students, we need to understand that human body and inventions of science are closely related. Let's understand how. Generally, if you go to see a clenched fist, man could not perform certain operations with a clenched fist. So what man did? He discovered a hammer. So what exactly is a hammer? Hammer is something which can do the function of a clenched fist in a better way. Similarly, if you go to see running, when you run, we get tired because we can't run far off distances. So what man did? Man discovered a wheel which can actually do the function of running in a better way. Similarly, we cannot remember a lot of things. Right? We cannot store a lot of data. So what man did? Man discovered a computer which can do the function of the brain in a better way. Similarly, students, in this topic as we go by, we'll understand that the function of the human eye and the camera have a lot of similarities. That means the person who discovered a camera should have a very good knowledge of how the human eye functions. Now, starting with the structure of human eye, let us understand the construction and working of eye. So this is the basic structure of eye. Generally, students, the diameter of eye is about 2.5 centimeter. That is nearly 2.5 centimeter. Starting outside, right outside, the first organ which encounters light is the cornea. Now, what exactly is cornea? Cornea is a transparent surface bulging outwards. Now, as it is bulging outwards, the function of cornea is cornea converges light. That means when light enters our eyes, it hits the cornea, and after hitting the cornea, it converges and enters our eyes. The second organ is the iris. Now, what exactly is iris? Iris, students, is a flat, colored, ring-shaped membrane. You can see that blue part. That blue part is nothing but the iris. Now, students, just in the center of the iris is pupil. So what exactly is pupil? You see this dark black spot? That is nothing but the pupil. So what is pupil? Pupil is an aperture in the middle of the iris. Now, students, next let's understand iris more in detail. The function of iris has two important functions. The first function of iris regulates the amount of light entering the eye. And the second important function is iris imparts color to the eye. Now let's understand how iris does the first function. When we go out in bright light, what exactly happens in bright light is that in bright light iris contracts. Now when iris contracts, it makes the pupil small. When the pupil becomes small, it reduces the amount of light entering the eye, and our eyes are protected from bright light and we can see in bright light. Similarly, students, when we go in dim light, what exactly happens in dim light? In dim light, iris relaxes. Now, when iris relaxes, it makes the pupil big. When the pupil becomes big, the amount of light entering the eye is more. And when more light enters, we are able to see a little bit even in darkness. So, in this manner, iris controls the light entering our eyes. Now, students, a very important definition from exam point of view. The ability of the eyes to adjust to dim and bright light is called adaptation. Going further, students, the next function of iris is it imparts color to our eyes. Here you can see different colors of eyes, which is nothing but different colors of iris. So, students, this was the function of iris. Thank you.